Have you ever wondered if there's more you could be doing to truly enjoy your life in your later years? Imagine being able to feel energized, confident, and fulfilled again, no matter your age. In this video, we'll uncover 8 powerful actions that most people overlook but can completely redefine how you experience life in your 60s, 70s, and beyond. These aren't just quick tips. They're meaningful changes that touch on mental clarity, physical vitality, emotional connection, and even self-care practices that rejuvenate your body and mind. By watching until the end, you'll discover the secrets to maintaining fulfilling relationships, the importance of nurturing your mental health, and the benefits of keeping your mind engaged and open to new learning. Each action we share is rooted in real practices that empower you to make your golden years truly golden. Don't miss out on learning how these steps can help you live with purpose, joy, and resilience. This is your roadmap to a healthier, more balanced, and happier life. If you are not subscribed, I recommend subscribing and activating the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support means a lot to me, and if you enjoyed this video, you can help me continue spreading the valuable lessons by liking and sharing it. If you like the topic of this video, please comment 1. If you don't, please comment 0 to let me know how I can improve and make better videos for you. Now, let's begin. 1. Prioritize your mental and emotional health. Life is a journey that takes us through peaks and valleys, moments of joy, and episodes of sorrow. With each passing year, the weight of our experiences, both the good and the painful, seems to settle in a little deeper. It's not uncommon to find that as we age, past wounds, whether unresolved conflicts, lost relationships, or personal regrets, begin to weigh on us more heavily than they did in our youth. Yet, despite this emotional burden, many people focus exclusively on their physical health, believing that keeping the body active and fit is the key to a long life. But this is only half the picture. The real secret to aging well lies in the health of our mind and spirit because, without a balanced, resilient mind, the rest of our lives can feel fragmented, hollow, and tiring. Consider for a moment how it feels to carry around the baggage of unresolved emotions. Those old pangs of guilt, lingering disappointments, or wounds that never quite healed. Imagine what it would feel like to truly let go of these burdens. Freeing yourself from these emotional weights is as essential as any physical exercise regimen. It's an act of profound self-care and renewal. It means learning to say no with kindness but without remorse, and understanding that it's okay to prioritize yourself and your happiness. This might be the time to evaluate the habits, activities, and even relationships in your life. Ask yourself honestly, are they nurturing you, or are they draining you? Letting go of people or routines that no longer serve your well-being is not selfish. It's essential for growth and peace. Focusing on your mental and emotional health can transform every aspect of your life. It influences how you relate to others, how you make decisions, and even how you feel about yourself. Emotional well-being affects everything from the motivation to take care of your body to the resilience you need to face life's inevitable ups and downs. When we hold on to stress, anxiety, or sadness, it doesn't just stay in our minds. It affects our bodies too. You might notice it as persistent fatigue, unexplained aches, or even more serious chronic conditions. Our minds and bodies are inseparably connected. When one is out of balance, the other soon follows. Picture this, a simple walk outdoors, perhaps in a quiet park or along a tree-lined path, where the sunlight filters gently through the leaves. Something as small as this can work wonders to clear mental fog and soothe a troubled mind. Or imagine sitting with a close friend, sharing a laugh or a heartfelt conversation. These moments can be profoundly healing, offering a sense of connection that goes beyond words. Such seemingly simple acts can lift years of accumulated tension, giving your spirit the room it needs to breathe and feel lighter. This is the kind of care and attention you deserve to give yourself. Investing in practices that nurture your mind and soul is one of the best gifts you can offer yourself. Perhaps it's a quiet meditation in the morning, reading a book that stirs your soul, or even joining a group of like-minded people who share your interests and passions. Therapy can also be invaluable, providing a space where you can explore your thoughts, untangle past hurts, and rebuild your resilience. Don't underestimate the power of these moments, whether they involve reflection, creativity, or simply being with those who make you feel valued and alive. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 1 below to let me know that you are still here with me. And let's talk about something often left unsaid. There is no shame in seeking professional help when you need it. Reaching out for support is an act of courage and self-respect. It shows a willingness to take charge of your life, to confront what weighs you down, and to find a way forward that honors your worth. This is your time. A stage in life that is not just about existing for others, but about caring for your own heart, nurturing your peace, and celebrating your worth. It's essential to recognize that taking care of your mental health is not a sign of weakness. It is a mark of profound wisdom. Society often glorifies physical fitness, focusing on the body and overlooking the critical role of mental and emotional well-being in living a truly fulfilling life. The real art of aging gracefully isn't found in the number of years, but in the quality of those years. How at peace you are with yourself, how deeply you connect with others, and how openly you embrace each moment. When you tend to your mental and emotional health, you build a foundation for a life filled with clarity, joy, and resilience. In the end, the mind is the center of everything. It's where our dreams take root, where our courage resides, and where our love for life blossoms. A balanced mind brings harmony to every part of us, aligning our thoughts, emotions, and actions. Taking this step toward mental and emotional wellness may be the most beautiful and liberating gift you can give yourself, a testament to the depth of your strength and the beauty of your spirit. Embrace it with an open heart, and watch as every other aspect of your life falls into place. 2. Stay physically active. Keeping your body moving isn't just a simple health recommendation. It's a pathway to living life with vitality, resilience, and a sense of purpose. Staying physically active as you age isn't about pushing yourself through grueling workouts or aiming for unrealistic body goals. It's about honoring your body's needs and embracing a movement that fits who you are and where you are in life. Physical activity is an empowering gift that you give to yourself, allowing you to maintain a level of health and energy that supports not only your body but also your sense of joy and independence. Movement is crucial for preserving your mobility, preventing the aches and pains that can sneak in with time, and elevating your quality of life. This isn't about intense exertion, but finding gentle, enjoyable ways to move that feel natural and pleasant to you. Incorporating movement into your daily routine doesn't have to be complicated or require a gym membership. Sometimes, the simplest activities can bring the most benefit. Taking a walk around the neighborhood and soaking in the fresh air and nature, engaging in light stretching that helps loosen up stiff muscles, or even indulging in a spontaneous dance to your favorite song in the living room can uplift your entire day. Every small act of movement counts and contributes to a cumulative effect on your health and happiness. The real key is discovering a type of physical activity that genuinely brings you joy. When exercise becomes something you look forward to rather than something you dread, it transforms from an obligation into a delightful part of your daily life. Beyond the physical benefits, staying active also has profound effects on mental and emotional well-being. It's amazing how our bodies and minds are interconnected. The movement has the power to uplift your spirits and boost your mental clarity. Studies have consistently shown that regular physical activity leads to the release of endorphins, those feel-good hormones often referred to as happiness hormones. These natural chemicals can help reduce stress, alleviate anxiety, and even combat feelings of depression. Many people face challenging emotional transitions, like adjusting to retirement or experiencing shifts in family dynamics, which can sometimes bring feelings of loneliness or sadness. But regular movement provides a grounding, joyful practice that helps keep your mental state positive and resilient. Every time you engage in physical activity, you're nourishing your mind, enhancing your focus, and protecting your memory, which is essential for maintaining independence and enjoying each moment with clarity and confidence. But it doesn't stop there. Staying active offers benefits that go far beyond the individual. Physical activity is a beautiful way to stay connected to others, fostering relationships and building a sense of community. In later years, it can be easy to feel isolated or disconnected, Yet movement often naturally brings people together. Whether you're joining a local yoga or Pilates class, taking part in group walks in the park, or even meeting new friends at a community dance event, these activities open doors to new relationships and conversations. Social bonds are incredibly important for overall well-being, and the shared experience of physical activity provides a wonderful setting for forming those connections. The simple act of moving with others not only nourishes your body but also fills your life with laughter, shared stories, and the warmth of companionship. Ultimately, staying active is about far more than the mechanics of exercise. It's about engaging with life fully, creating memories, and sharing moments with others. Each walk, each stretch, each step forward is a promise to yourself to stay vibrant, to keep exploring, to live with joy and purpose. Movement allows you to appreciate the capabilities of your body, no matter your age, and it's a celebration of the journey you're on. When you commit to regular activity, you're taking a powerful step toward a future filled with health, joy, and a deep connection to yourself and the world around you. So, embrace the power of movement. It is more than just a physical endeavor. It's a vital, life-affirming way to stay engaged, present, and connected to the incredible richness of life itself. 3. Cultivate meaningful relationships and avoid isolation. As we journey through life, friends and family sometimes drift away due to factors beyond our control. People become busier, their priorities shift, and health concerns can add further distance. While these changes are often a natural part of aging, it's essential to recognize that isolation can be a silent enemy, creeping in and dimming the vibrant light of our social world. With each passing year, the importance of connection grows, and the risk of loneliness becomes an ever-present shadow. Loneliness is not simply an emotional state. It's a condition that can undermine our entire well-being, physically and mentally. In older age, social isolation has been linked to a heightened risk of depression, cognitive decline, and even physical health issues such as cardiovascular disease. These consequences reveal how deeply intertwined our social lives are with our overall health. Having a strong network of relationships is more than a comfort. It is an anchor, a lifeline that helps us navigate life's changes. It's often said that quality over quantity matters, and nowhere is this truer than in our relationships. It's not about knowing many people or constantly socializing, but about having connections grounded in trust, mutual support, and understanding. Imagine the security of knowing you have someone to call on when you need a shoulder to lean on, or the joy of having someone with whom you can share a spontaneous laugh, knowing they understand the unspoken context. These deep connections provide comfort during joyful moments and sustain us through the difficult ones. And equally important, by being there for others, we create a web of relationships where support flows both ways. This not only brings meaning to our lives but also fosters a sense of purpose, knowing that we matter to someone else and that our presence enriches their life as well. Beyond maintaining the relationships we already cherish, it's also essential to remain open to new connections, which can often be as rejuvenating as any other wellness practice. As we grow older, it's easy to close ourselves off, to think that our circle is set or that new friendships are reserved for the young. Yet, this couldn't be further from the truth. Joining community activities like book clubs, art classes, or volunteer groups can introduce us to people who share our interests and add new perspectives to our lives. These interactions are invigorating, bringing a fresh sense of discovery that keeps our minds sharp and our spirits light. They remind us that life is filled with unending possibilities for growth, even in our later years. In these settings, each conversation, every shared moment, and each new acquaintance has the potential to develop into a meaningful friendship. And the beauty of these new connections is that they enrich not only our own lives but the lives of others. Imagine the joy of discovering a new friend in a painting class, bonding over shared stories, or learning something new from someone at a local event. These simple connections foster a sense of belonging, reminding us that we are not alone and that our lives continue to have depth and purpose. In the end, the richness of our lives in old age isn't measured by material wealth, but by the relationships we nurture and the bonds we cherish. Social interaction doesn't just stave off loneliness. It's a profound source of vitality, a light that keeps us connected to the world and ourselves. Through every laugh, shared story, and comforting presence, we build a life layered with warmth and meaning. So let us never forget that cultivating and nurturing relationships is one of life's greatest treasures, an investment that rewards us with joy, purpose, and the reassurance that, no matter our age, we are seen, valued, and loved. 4. Keep your mind in constant learning and development. In our society, there's a persistent misconception that as we grow older, our brains simply lose the ability to absorb new information. People often think that learning is something best left to the young, but nothing could be further from the truth. Our brains are resilient, adaptable, and capable of growth at any age, as long as we give them the chance. Embracing learning, even in later years, is not only possible, it's essential. Learning ignites the spark of curiosity and purpose within us, reinforcing that age should never be a barrier to growth, discovery, and a sense of fulfillment. The human brain is a miraculous organ, built to adapt, change, and strengthen when challenged. Neuroscience shows that our minds can create new neural pathways throughout our lives, meaning we have the power to grow mentally, even in our later years. The key is consistent mental stimulation, keeping our brains active, engaged, and open to new experiences. It doesn't have to be about diving into highly complex subjects or learning everything at once. Even small, daily mental challenges make a difference. Learning keeps us sharp, guards against memory loss, and even combats cognitive decline, reducing the risk of age-related conditions like dementia and Alzheimer's. It's like exercising a muscle. With each new piece of knowledge or skill, we are strengthening our cognitive resilience, reinforcing the foundation for a healthy and vibrant mind. Continuous learning can take so many forms. For some, it's found in the pages of a book, through stories and ideas that transport us to new worlds and perspectives. For others, it may be a hands-on hobby, such as painting, gardening, or crafting, that lets them explore their creativity in fulfilling ways. Some might find their learning in travel, immersing themselves in new cultures, and experiencing the beauty of different places. In today's digital world, learning has become even more accessible. Online courses, language apps, and technology tutorials are just a click away. Imagine the thrill of navigating a new software program, mastering a few words of another language, or understanding something entirely foreign. These small achievements boost our confidence and remind us that growth is a lifelong process, filled with small victories that accumulate into a richly satisfying journey. Maintaining an active mind brings many profound benefits that reach far beyond the mental realm. When we keep learning, we foster mental flexibility, which means we are better equipped to handle life's inevitable changes. An open and adaptable mind is like a strong sail. It helps us navigate the sometimes unpredictable waters of life with greater ease. Whether it's dealing with new technology, adjusting to lifestyle changes, or tackling unexpected challenges, mental agility allows us to face these situations with a calm, capable attitude. There's a sense of personal empowerment that comes from learning. It gives us the tools to meet the world with resilience and wisdom. More than just cognitive benefits, lifelong learning also feeds our emotional and social well-being. Learning keeps us connected to the world, especially as we grow older. By staying curious and engaged, we resist the temptation to fall into stagnant routines that can sometimes accompany retirement or the slowing down of our daily lives. Each new pursuit injects a renewed sense of excitement and purpose into our lives, breaking the monotony and making each day feel meaningful. Pursuing knowledge helps us foster social connections, too, as shared interests bring us closer to like-minded individuals who share our passion for growth. Joining a local class, attending a seminar, or even engaging in online communities can bring fresh friendships and a feeling of belonging. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment below to let me know that you are still here with me. This journey of learning, particularly in later years, is also a testament to our inner strength and adaptability. There's something truly beautiful about a person who chooses to keep growing, and who embraces the world's ever-evolving landscape with curiosity and grace. This approach brings a sense of vitality that radiates outward, influencing not just our own lives but inspiring others around us to do the same. When we challenge ourselves, we remind ourselves that we are capable of change, of progress and joy. Each lesson learned, each skill mastered, becomes a celebration of our potential. The knowledge we gain at any stage of life doesn't just add information. It shapes the way we perceive the world, adding depth, color, and texture to our experiences. We become more conscious, more attuned to the subtleties of life, and more prepared to live each day fully. So, embrace learning as a lifelong friend. Allow your curiosity to lead you into the unknown, with excitement rather than apprehension. Let yourself feel the thrill of discovery and remember that your mind is your most valuable tool. The more you use it, nurture it, and challenge it, the stronger and more resilient it becomes. The beauty of learning is that it's a journey with no end. Each step forward is a triumph, each discovery a gift that enriches our lives in ways that cannot be measured. 5. Take care of your diet consciously and strategically. What we put on our plates every day doesn't just sustain our bodies. It plays an intricate role in our mental clarity, emotional stability, and overall sense of well-being. As we journey through life, our bodies undergo metabolic shifts that make a balanced, nutrient-rich diet not only beneficial but essential. It's no longer simply about indulging cravings or convenience. It's about giving ourselves the very best fuel to support a life filled with energy, resilience, and joy. A conscious, strategic approach to our diet is like a long-term investment in our health and happiness, helping us age with grace, strength, and vitality. Eating with intention and mindfulness is about savoring both the taste and the nourishment in each bite. Instead of following restrictive trends, focus on enjoying a variety of nutrient-dense foods that provide your body with the tools it needs to thrive. Fresh, colorful fruits and vegetables, whole grains, healthy fats, and lean proteins should serve as the foundation of your meals. These foods aren't just packed with essential vitamins and minerals. They offer protective benefits against the chronic diseases that become more common as we age, such as diabetes, heart disease, and hypertension. A diet rich in these natural foods supports our immune system, promotes a healthy gut, strengthens our bones, and even aids in maintaining cognitive function. With each meal, we're taking a proactive step toward a future where we can feel strong, mentally clear, and physically capable. Hydration is equally important and often underestimated. Drinking enough water doesn't just quench thirst. It plays a vital role in keeping our organs functioning optimally, flushing out toxins, and supporting skin health, which can diminish with age. Proper hydration aids digestion, prevents fatigue, and can even improve mental clarity and mood. As we age, we may not feel thirst as acutely, which makes it all the more important to establish a habit of drinking water regularly throughout the day. Think of it as a simple but powerful way to care for your body and mind, refreshing yourself from the inside out. On the flip side, a conscious diet also involves knowing when to say no to foods that can quietly sabotage our health. Processed foods, with their high levels of added sugars, sodium, and unhealthy fats, might be convenient or comforting in the short term, but they can lead to serious long-term health challenges, such as elevated cholesterol, increased blood pressure, and weight gain. Cutting back on these foods isn't about depriving yourself. It's about choosing what truly nourishes you over what may leave you feeling sluggish or unhealthy. It's essential to remember that food can either be medicine or a slow toxin, and we have the power to make that choice every day. When we prioritize a wholesome, balanced diet, we're not just feeding our bodies, we're caring for our minds and spirits. Nutrient-rich foods contribute to a clearer, more focused mind, fewer episodes of fatigue, and a steadier, more positive mood. A healthy diet creates a solid foundation for emotional resilience, helping us handle life's challenges with greater energy and calm. Each meal becomes a chance to nourish ourselves deeply, providing not just immediate satisfaction but long-term benefits that touch every area of our lives. Think of your diet as a daily ritual of self-love and respect. By choosing foods that serve your body and mind well, you're honoring yourself and setting up a future filled with health, happiness, and vitality. Treat your meals as opportunities to connect with yourself, check in, and see what your body truly needs to feel its best. Embrace this practice of mindful eating as a powerful commitment to your longevity and quality of life. Because a diet that nurtures us isn't just about physical health. It's a foundation for joy, strength, and peace that we carry forward every day. 6. Establish a regular self-care routine. Establishing a self-care routine that nourishes you in every possible way is not just an option. It's a loving commitment to yourself and a celebration of all you have been through. As we age, it becomes clearer that self-care is not simply about eating well or exercising. It's about nurturing our bodies, minds, and spirits in a holistic, balanced way. This commitment goes beyond just physical health. It's about emotional, mental, and even spiritual care. The older we get, the more we recognize that well-being means tuning into every part of ourselves, prioritizing peace of mind and personal happiness, and making space to fully experience the beauty of each passing moment. This kind of self-care is not an indulgence but a fundamental need, a foundation that supports a life lived with intention and respect for oneself. To begin, let's talk about the simple but powerful daily habits that can anchor this holistic self-care. Physical care is essential, of course, but it takes on a new depth when approached with love and compassion. Sleeping well, for instance, becomes sacred, a nightly ritual that prepares the body and mind to greet a new day refreshed and ready. Hydrating is not just because it's healthy, but because it's an act of love for our cells, our skin, and our vitality. Skincare is another wonderful example. Taking the time to moisturize and care for your skin is like a small celebration of your beauty and resilience. But self-care moves beyond these basics to include the heart and mind as well. Emotional self-care might mean setting boundaries that protect your energy, indulging in laughter with friends, or spending time in environments that soothe and uplift you. Spiritual and mental self-care are equally essential. Taking moments to ground yourself, to reconnect with who you are at your core, is incredibly powerful. Meditation, quiet reflection, or simply sitting in silence allows for a reconnection to your values and your sense of purpose, and a calming, stabilizing peace that shields you from life's turbulence. This kind of quiet introspection brings clarity, helping you remember what truly matters to you. Such practices don't just relax the mind, they allow you to see the world with fresh, kind eyes, to feel grateful for the life you have created, and to let go of the small worries that weigh you down. Self-care is about claiming time and space for yourself without guilt, because you recognize that taking care of yourself is an investment in every other part of your life. A meaningful self-care routine must also include rituals for rest, especially when life gets overwhelming. These moments of deep relaxation are about releasing the stress we so often carry unknowingly. Whether you unwind with a cherished book, listen to soft music, sip a cup of calming tea, or find peace through mindful breathing, these little moments are powerful acts of self-compassion. They help balance your mood, refresh your perspective, and renew your spirit. Small as they may seem, these practices can be like little islands of peace amid your day, grounding you and helping you remember what's truly important. To be able to disconnect from the demands of the world and center yourself, even for a few moments, gives you the inner strength to face life's inevitable challenges with a calm, resilient heart. Lastly, there is a beautiful part of self-care that often goes unspoken: acceptance. Self-care is about acknowledging and honoring the journey that has brought you to this point. It means accepting the natural shifts that come with aging, and understanding that your body may move differently, your energy may ebb and flow, and your needs may change with time. Instead of resisting these transformations, you can approach them with grace and a sense of gratitude. Embrace the softness and wisdom that aging brings, knowing that every experience has shaped you and added to your inner beauty. It is so common to see people struggling against time, clinging to the past, but self-care encourages a gentle shift, an openness to each stage of life and a willingness to grow with it. Self-care also means permitting yourself to let go of the need to be perfect, to be kind to yourself on hard days, and to celebrate the strength you show even in quiet moments. Embracing this loving approach to self-care is not just a way of surviving but thriving. You begin to feel that life itself is a gift, that every laugh line and every memory has contributed to the rich story of who you are. When you look at yourself with compassion, you foster a quality of life that's filled with joy, connection, and balance. By caring for yourself in all these ways, you're not just improving your physical health. You're cultivating a life filled with deep satisfaction, meaning, and a profound sense of inner peace. In the end, self-care becomes the act of honoring your worth. It is a practice that says to yourself and the world, I am here, and I am deserving of love, peace, and happiness. When you commit to taking care of yourself, physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually, you are choosing a life of fullness, grace, and profound joy. This holistic approach to self-care is a way of living that enriches every part of who you are, creating a foundation for a life lived fully, a life that is truly yours. 7. Maintain a sense of purpose and meaning in your life. As the years progress, life naturally leads us to moments of profound reflection. We find ourselves looking back, piecing together memories of accomplishments and setbacks, of dreams pursued and moments missed. In these quiet, contemplative spaces, emotions can run deep. There's often pride in achievements, gratitude for the journey, but sometimes also an aching sense of longing, a feeling of what now, or even a hint of emptiness, especially as the familiar routines that once filled our days begin to fade. For many, retirement marks a dramatic shift, an end to years of purpose found in career responsibilities or the bustle of raising a family. It can leave us with a void that's hard to ignore, as if a crucial piece of who we are has suddenly been set adrift. Yet, it is precisely at this juncture that finding, nurturing, and fully embracing a renewed sense of purpose becomes essential. Not only for our happiness, but for our health, longevity, and emotional well-being. Rediscovering purpose in later years is not just about filling the time. It's about reigniting the spark that motivates us to engage with life meaningfully and to wake up each morning with a sense of excitement and curiosity for what lies ahead. Purpose is the driving force that adds value to our experiences, making each day feel like a gift rather than just another routine. This newfound purpose might come in many forms, each uniquely fulfilling in its own way. It could mean getting involved in volunteer work, where you lend your skills, wisdom, and heart to a cause you feel passionate about. There is a special kind of joy that comes from giving back, from using your time and energy to make a difference in the lives of others, and it adds a layer of fulfillment that nothing else quite matches. For others, it might mean stepping into the cherished role of a grandparent, where time spent with grandchildren becomes precious, teaching, playing, and building memories that are just as much for them as they are for you. Purpose can also emerge through self-exploration and self-care. Many people find joy in picking up a hobby they had always longed to try or rekindle one they had put aside during the busyness of life. Learning a musical instrument, diving into art, or joining a gardening club can create a sense of routine filled with creativity and growth. This exploration is like opening a door to parts of yourself that have been waiting, often patiently, to be discovered. Imagine the thrill of creating something with your own hands or the peace that comes from engaging with nature. These are pursuits that fill you with quiet satisfaction and a new appreciation for your abilities and passions. At times, purpose may also be found in learning or self-improvement. Perhaps you have always dreamed of learning a new language, studying a particular subject, or mastering a skill that seemed out of reach before. The beauty of learning in later life is that it can be done purely for the joy of it, free from deadlines or pressures. It brings a childlike wonder to each day, a constant reminder that we are never too old to grow and evolve. Studies show that engaging in mentally stimulating activities can significantly boost cognitive health, ward off memory decline, and maintain emotional vitality, proving that purpose is a powerful antidote to the aging process itself. In addition to the personal fulfillment it brings, having a purpose is intricately connected to our physical and emotional health. When you know there is something worth striving for, whether it's contributing to your community, caring for loved ones, or simply bettering yourself, it brings a lightness to your days, a reason to embrace challenges with resilience, and a sense of optimism that keeps you grounded. Research has consistently shown that people with a clear purpose are less likely to experience loneliness, depression, or anxiety and often live longer, healthier lives. This sense of purpose serves as a compass, guiding us through life's inevitable ups and downs and reminding us that each day has something unique and precious to offer. Purpose also acts as a bridge, connecting our past, present, and future. While it's natural to reflect on the memories we've made, a strong sense of purpose keeps us looking forward with hope. It reminds us that life is not merely about recounting what has been achieved or left behind, but about creating a legacy that continues to grow and enrich even in later years. We are still capable of contributing, growing, and shaping the world around us, whether through small, kind acts, wisdom shared, or simply being present with those we love. Holding on to this purpose, no matter how it manifests, becomes a powerful affirmation of our place in the world. By embracing and dedicating ourselves to what gives us purpose, we anchor ourselves in a way that lifts both our spirits and those around us. We find that aging is not a period of decline but a journey into a deeper understanding of what it truly means to live fully. This commitment to staying involved, to contributing in ways that feel meaningful, is one of the greatest gifts we can give ourselves and those we love. Purpose gives us the courage to face each day with joy, to welcome the years with open arms, and to celebrate the richness of life at every stage. 8. Maintain your sexual health. Maintaining your sexual health is not just a passing concern but a lifelong commitment to self-care, vitality, and emotional well-being. As we age, the idea of actively caring for our sexual health can often get lost amid the changes that life brings, yet it remains one of the most essential aspects of holistic health. Embracing practices like masturbation, for instance, is a natural, healthy way to support this part of your life. Despite the taboos and social stigmas, especially prevalent among older generations, the reality is that self-pleasure provides a wealth of benefits that extend to the body, mind, and spirit. Physically, masturbation has proven benefits that go beyond the surface. It triggers a release of endorphins and dopamine, the body's natural feel-good chemicals, which help combat stress, lift mood, and create a feeling of relaxation and contentment. This isn't just a momentary boost. Over time, the consistent release of these hormones supports a positive emotional state, reducing the effects of stress on the heart and mind. Furthermore, maintaining a regular habit of sexual activity, even solo, promotes blood circulation in the pelvic area, which is critical for preventing common age-related issues like erectile dysfunction in men or vaginal dryness in women. By fostering this blood flow, you're supporting the health and resilience of tissues in this vital area, keeping them more responsive and active over time. But sexual health is not just about the physical benefits. It also profoundly impacts mental and emotional well-being. Engaging in masturbation allows you to maintain a healthy relationship with your body, embracing it with kindness, curiosity, and acceptance at every stage of life. This connection reinforces self-esteem and promotes self-confidence, reminding us that our sexuality doesn't diminish with age. Rather, it becomes a more refined, integral part of our identity. Sexuality is as much a part of being human as love, companionship, or joy, and when we disconnect from it, we can experience a sense of emptiness, frustration, or even mild depression. Embracing an active sexual life, whether shared with a partner or explored alone, creates a channel for self-connection and emotional stability, grounding us in a deeper appreciation of who we are and the lives we lead. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 3 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Furthermore, masturbation offers a gentle, accessible way to address physical symptoms of anxiety, insomnia, or tension in a completely natural manner. As a form of relaxation, it's a practice that can calm the body and mind, easing muscle tension, soothing nerves, and offering respite from the many pressures life can bring. For older adults who may find opportunities for physical intimacy with a partner less frequent, masturbation provides a safe, empowering option to maintain a balanced sexual life. The act itself allows you to release pent-up stress and tension, keeping the mind clear and the body relaxed, which is invaluable for emotional well-being. In many ways, it's time to rethink and reshape our perceptions around self-pleasure. Instead of viewing it as something awkward or embarrassing, it's helpful to see masturbation as a core part of self-care, a personal ritual that supports sexual health and emotional balance throughout our lives. By acknowledging this, we create room to embrace every dimension of our health, mindfully recognizing that sexual health is as important as diet, exercise, or mental health care. To ignore this vital aspect of ourselves is to deny a part of our wholeness. As we grow older, taking care of ourselves in every way becomes more important than ever. We learn to value the quality of life over several years, focusing on depth, connection, and joy. Integrating sexual health into this larger picture of self-care allows us to live more fully, more passionately, and with a sense of peace. So, instead of allowing taboos to overshadow this essential part of your health, recognize masturbation as a valuable aspect of your self-care toolkit, one that contributes not only to physical resilience but to emotional harmony, a balanced mood, and ultimately, a life lived with gratitude, fulfillment, and self-compassion. Wholeheartedly embracing this journey enables us not just to live but to thrive, especially in the rich, transformative stages of later life. As we wrap up, take a moment to reflect on what you've learned today about the importance of sexual health and self-care at every stage of life. How does this perspective resonate with you? What insights have you gained that you're excited to bring into practice? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Please share one thing you've learned and plan to integrate into your own life in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please leave your comment below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more empowering content. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.